Just going to do a quick one on removing and lubricating your shaft, the drive shaft. Before you do anything, what you want to do is mark, unless you've got this dead level and the same height as the top here, like the factory has it. If you've changed it in any way and you want to remember what that is, just run a texture line or a marker underneath there, so when you line it up, when you put it back in, it's easy to put it in the same spot. I'm not too worried about that. But so first thing you're going to do is loosen the collet. So probably something around 12 mil. Yep. Okay, so we've got 12 mil here, and I'd say the motor one is going to be 11. See how it was loose? And it was. Okay, so back that off. Now, on this boat, just before I say any more, the cable is not going to come out like a normal boat will, because you can look at the size of the cable there, the wire cable, that's 1/4 inch, same as they use in gas boats. But if you look down here, you've got much smaller, which is 3/16, and the reason for that is to fit the smaller prop that you need. They have the big wire cable here for the strength, but in that size wire, you can't buy small props that you need for the electric motor on this. So it's stepped down in here. So if it's fatter at the back and it's skinnier here, you're not going to be able to slide it out. So what I'll be doing is taking the strut off, just dropping it down and then pulling the whole thing out. So once that's loose, 2.5 mil on this side, and I think it was a 7 mil for the nut. Hoping my camera is lined up so you can see this. Now it should pull out. Get that down. So I want to pull the strut out as well. And there you go. Wow, no grease at all on it. Okay. So now you just grease it like a normal boat. I've used this probably 3 times, maybe 4, but always in clean water, so there's no real issues. Unless you're using it in salt water, you don't have to grease it every single time. I've certainly never had it out. The grease, Traxxas make a really good grease for this because it's thin. They make a good marine grease, so it's really thin, which is what you want. So there's no, so the cable's easy to turn when it's cold. But I just use an ordinary marine bearing grease. Okay, slide him back in. Find some paper towel. Then it's going to lean on this shaft a little bit here to get it down enough to get that back in. It's going to fight me. I haven't started it in the collet yet, and that's the problem. Now, just push it in. And there, now I can adjust it to the height I had it, or do whatever I want there, and tighten it back up. And that's all you need to do. And they just have this cool little cover here just to keep the mess in there, which is pretty unique for a radio controlled boat, but I like it.